Clark Air Force Base is about 40 miles north of Manila. This military base was established in 1903 and was now the headquarters of the 13th Air Force. My first assignment was the Ground Communications Squadron, but in a couple months I was transferred to the 6207th Aircraft Control and Warning Squadron. The job was to help maintain and repair the communication equipment located on top of Lily Hill. The large radome was on the east end of the hill, and the radio shack was on the other. The radar in the big dome building provided azimuth information for a 200-mile radius. The Tipsy 10 was used to determine aircraft elevation. We also tracked Santa Claus as he was on his way to America. But just outside the base, the water buffaloes were much bigger and ugly. These beasts were used for work, milk, and meat by the small tribe of indigenous people known as Negritos. These small in stature, dark-skinned Aborigines are believed to have arrived here thousands of years ago and are one of the earliest people groups to inhabit the Philippine Islands. This was an easy and safe outing for the families from the base. Within view of this village, as well as from many places on the base, was Mount Ararat. Its cone-shaped top is a sign that it was once a volcano. Active volcanoes in the vicinity are rare, but on June the 15th, 1991, Mount Pinatubo erupted. 1,000 feet of the top 5,700-foot mountain was shot up in the air. The eruption was anticipated, and most of the base had already evacuated. A heavy layer of ash was deposited on the surrounding area. Large buildings, including aircraft hangars on the base, caved in from the weight. The nearby river was filled with ash. Many towns, along with the Negrito village, were completely destroyed. Clark Air Force Base was transferred to the Philippine government in November 1991 because of this destruction, as well as the uncertain political situation in the country. Only 3 miles south of the main gate is the city of Angeles. It was also known as Sin City to all. Here is where bars and prostitution were the dominant source of income. Aside from the well-deserved reputation, it was also a place where pony-drawn carts known as calisas were commonplace, as were the jeepneys. These vehicles were a form of taxi made from U.S. military jeeps left over from the war and could haul at least 15 people. The Catholic religion was brought to these islands centuries ago during the Spanish colonial rule. For the followers, Good Friday was a time for many to carry a cross to signify their piety and repentance of their sins.